Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Beautiful. All right, y'all. Welcome back to the DGC. What's up, Tracy? What's going on, goddess? I am back for another divine intuitive tap-in. Forgive me, y'all. I got a little bit of a sore throat, but it's all good. Not even sore, hoarse, I would say. It's not hurt. It's not hurting, but just hoarse. Okay. All right, y'all. Throw up some hundreds and some hearts. I hope you all can hear me very well. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, man. Okay. I got me a little drink right here. No worries, y'all. Got me some tea. So we good. All right. I sent up some hundreds and some hearts for you all. And some smiley faces. All right. We're back for another divine intuitive tap-in. Just to see what's going on. Let's check out the energy. Let's check out the energy. I'm getting, before I even start reading, being that I kept having to clear my throat, I'm getting that somebody wants to speak to you. They have something to say to you. All right? Every time they get ready to speak, they could get a lump in their throat, They could get choked up, as they say. Yeah, they could get teary-eyed. And like I told you, it was like I have a hoarse voice. They could get a hoarse voice because they want to speak, but they can't. Or they want to say something, but they don't know how. Or something makes them extremely emotional when they think about you. So let's try to see why, I'm getting that energy right there. Okay? Or either, also I'm getting, you could have been arguing with somebody, or someone could have been arguing with someone else about you. Okay? So let's see what's going on. Right here, we have the Hangman. Now, I'm just going to lay the cards out, y'all. I'll show it to y'all if I think it's really, really important. We have the Hangman coming out. I'll tell you what it is now. Someone's thinking about you for sure. Okay? They spend lots of time mulling over thinking about you. And their thoughts have been pretty tied up about you. This could be either hiding secrets or just hiding the fact that they spend so much time thinking about you right now. Whoever this is. The Hangman. This is like hermit energy. This is like the Virgo. Okay? Someone's spending long hours mulling over and thinking about you. Yes, did you hear the car horn honk? Let's keep going. We have the Sun energy. They're thinking about you and them, for sure. This is somebody who could have had a dual personality, or they could have been under the order of this twin flame, type of energy when you met them, or when your interaction with them. There's something that's illuminated. Maybe they're thinking about something that you know, or something that they don't want you to find out, or something that got discovered with the Sun card. Or they're thinking about how happy you made them. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. It's also Leo. So we have Virgo out here. We have Leo. Somebody is in deep thought about you. The Star is next. That would be you. Aquarius is coming out. Somebody knows that you are enlightened about something, or they're wondering if you are. They're trying to figure out maybe what you know. This is also somebody who could be attracted to the same sex, and they're trying to figure out if you know that. This also could be someone discovering you, looking at you, saying, this person is a star. They deserve to be in the limelight. They deserve to be out front and center. I want them to be seen. This person should be somewhere on a public platform, on the big screen, on the red carpet. They should be celebrity status, something like that. Or this could be the celebrity themselves. I told you celebrities watch my readings, so you could be an entertainer, a celebrity, something like that. And you could be thinking about someone, or someone's thinking about you. Either way, whether you are you know, in the actual entertainment eye or public eye, or whether you're just amongst your own community, you're still a star. You're somebody who's done a tremendous amount of healing. People also could be thinking about and seeing this in you, seeing that you've done an amazing amount of healing and you're shining bright like a star, like a diamond. Yeah. This person's thoughts are really battling. They're really going back and forth about you. You're heavy on their mind. Night and day is what I'm getting with this, the hangman and the sun. And they have some pretty devilish thoughts. You know, they could have done some pretty devilish things or behaved in a very toxic manner, something chaotic, something disruptive, or prideful, or ego filled, or how do you say, like stingy? That's not the word I'm looking for. This is somebody who was like self-serving, very selfish. You know, somebody who had a lot of tricks and lies, manipulation, scheming, scamming, con, you know, backstab, betrayal. This is a big liar above all things, a major liar. This also could be, like I said, if you're an entertainer, people wanting to offer you contracts, and be very careful with those contracts with this devil energy. Read the fine print, or make sure you know and you ask all the right questions. Also, if you're wondering why your partner could have turned up on you, if it was an argument that you had with somebody at some point, this person is being influenced by some energies right here. We'll say it like that. You know, some negative energies right here. Spiritual or negative energies, demonic energies possibly. This is also somebody who could be struggling with mental illness. Okay? This could be a star or somebody who's struggling with mental illness, you know, and maybe you know this. Maybe you're related to or associated with this person in some type of way. Maybe you both are in the limelight. Maybe it's a struggle to keep somebody from going out into these streets and being toxic and being dangerous and being chaotic, or that's not the word I'm looking for. Reckless. Reckless. Maybe you're done with trying to talk somebody out of being reckless, is what I'm getting. You know, it's been a struggle with somebody. You're a star, you don't have time for it. This could be holding you back. Maybe this has been a mental back and forth, push and pull. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm definitely getting also, if you are a part of something, an organization, a team, a group, a company, a network, something like that, there's something underhanded going on, you know, like a fight for your energy or something like that, because you're the star. People are talking behind the scenes, like trying to work it out, like who is going to get the divine collective, you know, who's going to be the one to obtain the divine collective. I'm also getting you are a divine warrior right here. You are elite. You hold heavyweight in the spiritual community. So when you come up against any devilish energies, no matter if it's one or if it's many, or even if it's some of the top dog heavyweight demonic energies, spiritual negative energies, you come up against them and you bust ass. You kick ass. You always moving forward with this Chariot. You're always moving forward. That's the Cancer card. Cancer's coming in. Capricorn is coming in. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is coming in. Also, Gemini very strongly is coming in here. Okay. So let me just repeat. We have Virgo. We have Leo. We have Aquarius on the board. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, more so Gemini. We have Capricorn on the board. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn on the board. And we have Cancer on the board. Somebody sees you as a very proactive person, somebody who is a leader. Female energy, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. More so Leo. Okay? Somebody sees you as progressive. Somebody who takes action and is not afraid to do so. Somebody who knows how to stand their ground. Somebody who knows what they want, which direction they're going in, and how to get there. Somebody who knows how to make the right connections. Somebody who sees the pathway and sees the light to forge ahead and be able to get the job done or finish the journey or complete the journey with success. This is a lot of favor. This is good luck. This is good success. I mean, yeah. Good luck, good favor, success. Okay, growth, wealth, prosperity with the sun. The sun is all this good stuff. This is a happy card. With the star, this is a happy card. Somebody's thinking about you. See the lovers? You see this? It's like the cover of a romance book. Somebody want to kiss on you like that, but this person is a snake or was a snake or is doing something snakish. This person is venomous. Also, be careful. I always warn you of this, Divine Collective. Your stars, your divine stars and diamonds. Especially over here at the DGC, baby. You shine like one. I call you my son because you shine like one, right? So we have the Lovers card here. We're coming out with Gemini again. Gemini. Very strong Gemini. You could be a Gemini or they could be a Gemini and you could be an Aquarius or vice versa. Or you could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with a Gemini. Or a Cancer with a Gemini. Capricorn with a Gemini. Yeah, that's the truth, baby. That's the truth. Somebody's really going back and forth in their head about how much they care about you or either how much attraction they have towards you with this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is also very sexy, very intuitive, tends to be very spiritual, good with divination, you know, good with creativity, very creative. Okay? Lots of chemistry right here. Somebody has a lot of chemistry for you. You've been on their mind like crazy. They see you, it's on their mind so bad, it's causing them a bad bout of lust, you know, like depression. With the Devil card, this person has been lusting for you so bad, you know, they're trying to figure out some type of way to work, you know, their mind is striving, you know, they're saying yes, no, like leave her alone, no, come towards them, leave her alone, no, come towards them. Like they're going back and forth in their brain about you, man. Yes. Heavy Libra. Heavy Libra. They would like to send you a message. They would like to send you a message. Tell me some more, Spirit. Give me the truth of the matter. Tell me about the Devil card. Tell me about the Devil card. The truth of the matter is they can't get you off their mind. The truth of the matter is they think about you night and day and they see you as amazing. They see you as somebody who really has healed. They see you as somebody who would be perfect for them in their eyes. We don't know. We have the Three of Wands. They are worried about some type of communication they could have already had with other people, or possibly pregnancies. Possibly some type of pregnancies, unknown pregnancies that this person could have made in secret. With the Lovers and the Queen of Wands, I can clearly see somebody drove towards somebody, made love to them, and the truth of the matter is they made children with this person. Or either somebody slept with up to 3 people. A Queen of Wands could have slept with up to 3 people on some devilish shit. Meaning an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman could have slept with 3 people and may not know who the child's daddy is. She's trying to think, go back and forth. This could be a problem because this person could be a star. They could be in the limelight and they don't know who the hell they worked with and slept with. Also, this could have been some type of setup to get this person caught up. Somebody could have sent this person their way. Or trying to send somebody your way, Divine Collective, to love you now. But like I said, this person is being bitten by a snake, which means they're a liar and it could be very, very toxic. Their blood could be toxic. You know what I'm saying? Something could be wrong with them. Yeah. And some people slept with this person, or some people laid down with this person right here. Whether it was a woman or a man doing the running around. It could have been a woman doing the running around, or it could have been a man. And it's interchangeable, but what's on the board is a woman right here. Yeah. Somebody orchestrated something right here with the magician card. You know, this is trickery. This is scheming, you know, conniving type of things. This is somebody having their hand in the pot. This is also working with other people, putting on a show, doing something for money, doing something for some type of recognition or reward, or doing something just because they are a negative person, meaning they get off on backstabbing people and causing drama and causing problems. Tell us more about this energy, the hangman and the chariot. So who's thinking about the collective that wants to come towards them? This card was still hanging out there. Oh, they brokenhearted. You see that? I'm going to let you see that. They're brokenhearted. Ooh, baby. Brokenhearted. So this is somebody that you cut off, maybe. You're not talking to. You told them to kiss your ass. You gave them a piece of your mind. You move forward past. You surpassed. Elevated beyond. This could be. Or just somebody who's brokenhearted, what, behind the scenes. And you don't even know that. And you might be around them or dealing with them or in communication in some type of way, but they're not showing the true depth of their emotions. The true depth of how they feel. They're not really showing it. They've been holding this back, or either you've been holding it back. But I think they're holding it back because we're talking about who's thinking about you usually when we're talking about somebody. What they're thinking, what they're doing, how they feel. Oh yeah, definitely. Under the Lovers, we have the Two of Cups. Somebody is wondering who you're celebrating with, who you are connected to now, who you're getting up with, who you're making love to, who you're sleeping with, who you are exchanging emotional energy with, partying, you know, celebrating. I see that big. And this is in an emotional way. They're wondering. Or either this is somebody who's disappointed and heartbroken about who they got up with. They got up with somebody, and then the next thing you know, they're starting to look like a skeleton. And they don't know what happened. And now that the lights are on, things look different. Now that things have been uncovered, things look different with the High Priestess. Oh, yeah. That's crazy, y'all. It could have been somebody y'all knew, you know, that thought they were slick. You know, you had to move along with the chariot, like I said. But they have you all in their mind, you know. And this is somebody who went out there and thought they were being smart. They could have made extra babies, you know. They got up in more than one person. This is 1, 2, 3 wands. 3 people that they were connecting to right here. They connected to this person. And they knew what they were doing. They strategized this. They planned this, whoever this was. This is planning with the 3 of wands. This is working together, you know. Some type of communication, but more so working together, like tangibly. When you see pentacles, that's tangibly working with one another. So right here with the magician, somebody worked to make this happen, to get up with these women or go have this sex or go, you know, go be intimate, or either they're thinking back on when they were with you and how wonderful you were, you know, and now they're worried about what they did under the light of the moon. See, the moon is right here and it's being shined on these wands. Somebody's worried about that. And worried about how much you know with the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess for sure. Their mind is on this big time. And the truth. Somebody tried to keep the truth from coming out. They didn't want the truth to come out to you. You the Empress. The Empress is coming out. The Empress is here. You're here. See the Empress card? You're here. Yeah. The Most High is saying, be careful for anybody wanting to come towards you, wanting to sleep with you. I don't care if you know them or you don't. You know? Because a lot of these men are out here, even if they're stars. A lot of these women think, you know, just because these men are stars, ain't nothing wrong with them. No, some of these men be walking around sick as hell with all kind of shit running through their veins. And the next thing you know, you lay down with these people and you looking like a damn skeleton. You know what I'm saying? Or they looking like a skeleton. You know? The women looking all weird and the men looking all weird. And these people act like they don't see this shit. Or the men act like you're not going to see this shit. When they approach you, they think Maybe if you get a few drinks in you, you have a good time. Some people like to party with substances and stuff like that. Or somebody did that shit and they went out, and laid down with the wrong person. You know what I tell you? You know what I'm saying? They threw them legs up, baby. They threw them legs up. Crazy. Now somebody biting their finger, biting their hands, sitting there mulling over thinking about you, knowing that they probably could never come back your way, or what they're going to say when you find out what they were doing or how they were doing it. Sometimes collective, God lets us off easy, man. Like, if we knew the depths of what some of these people would do when we weren't around, if we only knew how they would behave when we weren't around. And we sit up here and love up on these people, allow these people into our emotional space, our emotional environments. Yeah. Somebody's really going back and forth. This has been a heavy burden for somebody. You're on their mind so deep. This could have been somebody you used to live with, you used to be partnered with, had a relationship with, or had a close connection like friends with benefit. You were definitely intimate with this person at some point or another. I can clearly see that. You were in their home or they were in your home. You all visited each other at some point in time right here with this 4 of Wands. You see the tie on their hands right here? There's a tie. And you two were in a home together at some point in time. You see that? Yeah. Somebody's really trying to keep themselves balanced, with their mental space, because it's kind of driving them crazy. All right, this driving back and forth right here. This is like a strong man type of thing. This has this person bound with this devil energy, man. Like they can't get it off their mind, the things that they did, Somebody really could have been freaky and nasty out here, you know what I'm saying? Really getting up and screwing this and screwing that. I mean, I know y'all seen that. I know y'all seen the updates on Nevaeh and shit and Blueface and all of them. You know what I mean? I know y'all seen that. Trying to discover how many men she been with in what given time. Girl, I'd stop talking. I wouldn't say no more for nothing. Okay? And I want y'all to peep something. One of the dudes that's coming out claiming, some type of energy with Nevaeh's baby, I think it's cap, to be honest. I think it's just cloud chasing personally, but you never know. It could be something to it. But peep how he looked just like Ronnie Doe. Peep how this dude looked like Ronnie Doe, and it's almost like the Matrix is spinning back the story. He on the video talking about he trying to find out if that's his baby. The braids like Ronnie Doe, the complexion. Go look at that dude's face. I'm telling you. The light skinned one, not the brown skinned one talking, the light skinned one. That's like a Matrix. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I clearly peeped that. Well, I said, well, how they spinning back this story? Ronnie Doe ain't here no more. What are they bringing the spirit of Ronnie Doe back through Nevaeh and Blueface once more? Like, it's almost like karma for Blueface. Like, you ain't gonna get away with this shit. Let me spin it back on your ass one more time. Through a Ronnie Doe, right? Listen, I gotta do an update on Krishana right there. See what that's about, man. See what it's about. But somebody says they're trying to mull over and think about if they want to bring you an apology or something, or if they want to bring you a gift, some type of tangible item, because whatever this person did, we're gonna get into it. You don't want to work with them. You will not want to work with them. Hell no. And they're trying to bring you a big offer, or they're trying to think, let me offer a family. Let me see if that will balance it out. If I tell them, let's live together, let's get married, let's make a baby, let's make a family. Let's move forward. They trying to think about it. Somebody really sees you as their muse. You know what I'm saying? You've been painted in this person's mind. No matter how many people this person has been with, they can't get you out their mind, but they also can't get out this devilish shit that whatever they did. Let's try to figure out some more of what they did. Yeah, they want to actively come towards you. This person could also have tics. You know what I'm saying? Not being funny. Crabs are still around. It was something that this person caught or got a hold of this person. All right. And if not in the physical, definitely in the spiritual world, something grabbed a hold of this person and started controlling them. Something put their foot right on this person's neck and they became a slave to it. So now their thoughts, you know what I mean? Their thoughts, they can't get it out their mind what they did or how they behaved, Something about mind games or mind control or manipulation, mental manipulation, or false pretense. The way that they wanted to connect with you, it was like a false pretense and shit. Like somebody wanted you to sign a faulty ass contract. You know, people want you to get into relationships, especially nowadays, Divine Collective. It's all about the game. How much do you really know about people? You have to study people, Divine Collective. Study men, study women, and study people, society, relationships. Study these things. Because that's part of the game when people meet you. How much mental game do you hold? How much intelligence do you hold? How much knowledge do you have? How much data, input? Oh, thank you so much, beautiful. Kiara, you are amazing. Kiara sent us a beautiful, happy Mother's Day heart. And she sent 300 jewels. She also sent a stay hydrated. Thank you, Kiara. You know what? It's not my water, but I got my little drink right here. I'm going to drink a little drink for you. There we go. And I'm going to get some water in a minute. As y'all can see, my water is tapped out right here. So I'm going to get some more. But Kiara, thank you. I appreciate you. You're amazing. All right, y'all. Oh, and I'm sending a happy Mother's Day out to all the mothers. How can I forget? I'm so getting into the reading, tapping in. Thank you so much, Kiara, for the 550 jewels, 300 jewels, Mother's Day, and a stay hydrated turtle. Thank you. Yeah. That's right, C-Man. I hear you, Jerry Fisher. Thank you, Bookie. You are amazing. You amazing. Let me get back into this. Yeah, y'all. So somebody out here on some shit's not eating, having some nightmares, baby. Some of them said they thought you put some shit on them, you know, because they don't understand why they can't come out this heartbreak, or why they can't seem to make a move even though they want to, and they try to come near you and some shit winds up popping off. They said they feel like a fool ever since you sailed off or moved away. Yeah, they definitely want to come towards you. My nose started itching just now. Okay, let's come and see. Let's come and see what it might be. Spirit, give me some cards on what's going on with this person. Give me some cards. Why they thought so deep? Well, Spirit said first and foremost, there's a clear obsession with you that you should know about, and that you should be understand. There's an obsession. Their thoughts are obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction at this point. Addiction. Yeah, they're thinking about you with reflection. Okay, tell me more about this obsession, Spirit. Tell me more. Spirit says with wooded area, their mind is in a very dark place right now. This is somebody who's thinking some really weird things as well. You understand? Somebody want to take you to a private area with wooded area is what I'm getting as well. Somebody is hiding this obsession in the dark crevices of their mind. They're pretty foggy right now. It's kind of dark, and they know that nobody can see these thoughts. They know that. But we see them right here with shocking news. We're going to see them right here. We'll see them. I'm also getting that somebody is so obsessed with you, do not put it beyond them to do something critical with wooded area. Or it might be discovered that somebody was so obsessed that they did this to somebody that you may know, Divine Collective. Or keep yourself safe, like I said. This is obsession. This is not good. Some people might think it's cute or, it's flattering. No, it's really not. It's kind of dangerous. It's dangerous. When somebody gets to thinking about you like that. And wooded area, this is hiding the body. This is burying evidence. Tell me some more, Spirit, please. Somebody's really thinking about how to reconnect with you in some type of way, or either the memories of you and them are really driving them insane. Back for good, pure joy, and soulmates reconnect. This is also somebody finding out that in the back of somebody's mind, all they've been wanting to do is reconnect with you, Divine Collective. All they've been wanting to do. They'll be shocked to find this out, that this is sitting in the back of somebody's brain. Shocked that you may have blocked bars. Okay? Somebody is also triggered and shocked that they thought they were going to make a U-turn. They thought they were going to spin around in your life Maybe like some type of cycle or normal thing that you always did, forgave this person when they did devilish things towards you or toxic things, you didn't forgive them. So they're shocked right here. They're sitting here with their mouth open. They don't understand, and they don't know why you won't unblock them, why you won't reunite with them or something like that. Somebody's extremely emotional right now. Extremely. And somebody's bitter. They're angry. Now, this is also somebody, if you get into a private space with them, if they invite you somewhere, baby, let's go to our special place, or let's go take a walk in nature, or something weird like that, or let's go to the park at night, let's go to the beach, let's go take a drive, let's go cross country over here and go see the horses, go look at the mountains, anything like that. Resentment, anger, and hurtful words, emotions, worry, and fear. When somebody starts to move in a fear-based energy, be careful. Dangerous things can pop off with fear. Did you hear the car horn honk? They're liable to get reckless when they get so scared that they're going to lose something that feels so important to them with obsession. This is somebody who really can't let it go with grudge holder. They can't let it go. They don't care how many people have a flame or a spark for them or a chemistry for them. They don't care how many people that they've laid down and slept. There's no cake on this table. The cake exited the building. Somebody is shocked at how emotionally intelligent you are, meaning you were more tapped into them and you knew more about the truth of the situation, about how they felt, how they were thinking, how they were moving, why they did what they did, the strategy, the manipulation, and the mind game behind it all. You knew more than they gave you recognition for. And it's not even credit, you know what I mean? Because there's nobody to be there's no one to hand out credit, but they didn't give you that recognition, They gave you more envy. Somebody gave you more envy. That's who's thinking about you. Their brain is striving. This is some of the people. And let me break it down another way. People who are thinking about you. Someone who's obsessed is thinking about you. Somebody who can't forget you and is kind of angry and kind of bitter. Somebody who, let me go back. The obsessed person is very emotional. Okay? They can't get you off their mind. They're mulling over the relationship that you two had together, and they want nothing more than to be back with you. But whatever they did caused a permanent separation between you two. You move forward in some type of way, and that's fucking with them real hard. You have another person right here who might have did some real nasty undercover things right here with the sun. It was illuminated, and this person is bitter and angry. They angry. Like I said, they angry enough to do something weird. Then you have this person over here. This might be you getting into the spotlight, you getting some type of promotion or level up, you being chosen. You are the chosen one. You already know what I tell you. You're God's divine elect. So you being chosen with this star card, you got something, and that shocks somebody, and they're holding a grudge. They're thinking about you. Okay? This also could be somebody who's upset that somebody wanted to connect with you. Somebody likes your energy. They like the way that you move. They're attracted to you. With the Lover's card. They're attracted. Yeah, so they're holding a grudge. That's another person who's thinking about you. Another one who's thinking about you is somebody who you used to be partnered with. I'm not sure why or how you separated or you two, lost connection. But they want to reconnect with you with emotional intelligence. They want to be back with you or be back around you right here with real reunion and emotional intelligence. That's another person that's thinking about you. We have two people here that want to connect with you on a very intimate level. Two. One of them I think you had some real good chemistry with. There could have been some good times, celebrations, hanging out. This could have been a very nice relationship. This could have also been someone you see yourself, you could have saw yourself growing older with. Somebody who understood you a lot right here. Very much so. I'm also getting your grandparents or your parents are missing you. Please make sure you connect with them. Or either if you have had people such as a relative or parents or, just people you were connected to as such as family, As they get older, all that bitterness and that grudge holding that they had is starting to either get deeper or subside with the age. One of the two. With the waves, some of them get more emotional, and they get in their feelings about wanting to fix it. And then you have another set of them that are getting more bitter with the bitterness, grudge holding, and envy. It says on the next line, yeah, it gets that way for them. So it could go either way as they get older. And, some of them would really like a real reunion. Back for good, pure joy, and soulmates reconnect is what it says. Now you have another person that's thinking about you. Block, spam, text, call. You have this person blocked like hell. Shoot, this is like this energy is, these are two separate energies, but they're showing up. They're showing up, or this could be one person, going through some type of bullshit. Black magic, jealous of you, holding a grudge, mad you're gone. Mad you're gone right here. So somebody's been spying on you, stalking you, watching your social media pages, possibly having fake or false accounts, emailing or texting or communicating with you from them, commenting on your page or something. You don't even know. You don't know that is this person. Tell us more about who's thinking about the collective and why. Obsession and waves. What's this person's problem? This person wants to have a drink with you. This one with obsession and waves. They want to talk to you closely. Okay? We have a narcissist right here. Somebody's a narc. See that? A narc. So this one with obsession right here, their problem is they wanted to control the situation, or they wanted to control you. They wanted to control what was going on between you and them. That's their problem. That's why they're bent out of shape and they're hella emotional. Somebody really wanted to put their foot on your neck. Somebody wanted to replace you. They were jealous. They were envious of you. They were spiteful. They were malicious with their actions and their words. They were a liar. Okay? They were a con artist. They were a snake. They were demonic. Okay? They did everything in their power to hurt you or cause upheaval in your life. Emotions, worry, and fear. They wanted to scare you. They wanted to keep you trapped. This is somebody who had no good plan for you. They were a serial liar, a serial cheater, a serial manipulator, a magician, a trickster, a strategist. Shit, I could go on and on. There was a fucking problem. That's what they was. A problem. So that's what the obsession person did with waves and emotions. They're not coming from a sincere place. They're coming from a place, or they lost something that was attached, like another arm. Something that they could manipulate and, have fun with and have their way with. And you didn't let them. This person could have had you walking on eggshells or had you walking on a tight wire. Little fucking gnat. Get your ass out of here. They're spying. Ashamed. Guilt, embarrassed, and in the wrong. So this person with the wooded area and bitterness, they can't show face either. This is somebody who really can't show face. This is a dark person right here. This is the one who possibly could have had mental issues. Okay? Seriously. It's getting, some type of bipolar issue possibly. Not that that's bad. Look at them. They've been really stalking you. It's like a little gnat. They've been stalking you. They've been trying to find out what's wrong, what's going on. What's the problem? They've been trying to find out. Let's see. Yeah. They're trying to sneak and find out what you're doing. This person is trying to be low. They're trying to be low. They're trying to be low. We're going to get them out of here, though. Because black magic is here. See this? Jealous of you, holding a grudge, and mad you are gone. Black magic is here. So they're trying it. But not today. Not today. Okay? Not today. All right. Let me fix this. Okay, let's get this one. Some more ridges. There we go. More ridges. Okay. Moving right along, we have addiction. Okay, and before I go on to this line right here, with this person right here who's in a dark space. Okay, this is very, very dark energy right here. This person is a violent person. This is somebody who is depressed and angry and in a lot of pain. It says resentment right next to grudge holder. So they're very angry. Anger, hurtful words, guilt, embarrassment in the wrong, and they're feeling ashamed. So that's like a double whammy. The bitterness and the shame and feeling ashamed on top of them. Yeah, this person wants to bury their dirty little secrets. They want to bury their tangled web of whatever they did behind the scenes. They're ready to burst at the seams. You all be careful. Okay? They said they have something, a device called a tweeter. It's called a tweeter. So when you pull it, it makes the loudest noise, like when your car alarm goes off, it goes off like that. But it's something you put on your keychain. Invest in that, ladies. It has a light on it as well. If nonetheless, at least it will call attention towards you if somebody's trying to do anything towards you. It's called a tweeter. Okay? So we have somebody with a clear addiction towards you. Right here with shocking news, grudge holder, and addiction. Once again, we have obsession and addiction on the board at the same time. Codependent, obsession, and restraint. Possession and control and emotional block here. Somebody got a hard-ass head. Somebody has a hard-ass head. And I can also clearly see somebody call themselves having an attitude, holding a grudge with you, right? But the shocking news is whoever they went out there and got up with, laid down with, gave that wand or that wop to, was out here, what do you call it, knocking those boots to outer space. Whoever the fuck they slept with, baby, they regret that. They regret that. Because this is the person they slept with that got the skeleton body. They regret that shit. And they're holding a grudge right now. They're looking at all this they did. And it's nothing on their plates. Nobody really want to mess with them. People say they bring a tangled web. Whatever they do is tangled. Unable to free yourself from a sticky situation, taking a step back helps you see clearly. Helps you see clearly. They said, how the hell did the Divine Collective avoid the tangled web and get to a real reunion? You may be with somebody new right now. You have this person blocked. And they're watching you. See this eye? They're watching you. That's somebody who keeps tabs on you. Okay? Keeping tabs. They may have been watching you and they saw you with somebody else. And here you are. Here you are. They may have been watching you and saw you with another person, wanting a negative reaction. You could have posted something in your social media page. You could have been out and about on a date. Okay? You could have just been having an outing with a friend. Okay? And that's the truth with the sword and the rose. That's the truth, baby. Spirit says somebody right here is a bit dangerous. They can't control their emotions. So if you're not around this person, I'm praying to God that you're not around this person because they have their mind on you strongly. Or this is waiting to be discovered that somebody did this shit. Somebody wanted somebody to come and see them, or they want you to come and see them. This is the plot, the plan, or the storyline. And they're going to act all emotional. And once they get you in this private place, they're going to wild out, they're going to bug out and do what they do. And people are going to have to discover where this person is. Clarity, truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination. Thinking about you heavily. Sometimes it can be a good thing. You know, it's not bad for people to think about us, but I'm just pulling out the energies. And some of these energies, baby, they really have some really deep-seated, problems, like, that they can't express. Because if they express it, they look like a hater, in which they fucking are. Missing you, craving you, desiring you. They are. Look, karmic's coming right up. Fucking haters. As soon as I'm talking about them. Third-party relationship lesson. Conceited. Somebody thought they had it in the bag. Somebody thought as long as they had their mind wrapped, had your mind wrapped up, that somehow, some way you would always make your way back through the door at some point or another. They would be able to reel you back in, right? And then until you come back, they'll just think about you. That should be good enough until you actually make your presence known again. And they'll deal with the karmics in between, right? But they got shocked this time that you didn't come back. You didn't reunite. Or you're not going to. That you have them blocked. And this shit is beginning to look more messy than they figured. More messy than they figured. This is somebody who is very conceited, thinking they have it in the bag, thinking everybody wants them is what it says. That's what they thought. They thought they could send a little please message, baby, can we do it again? And you said, nah, here we go again? I don't think so. Wants another chance. Karmic lesson right here. A lot of these things are always sent, Divine Collective. You say, well, anything good coming? Of course good things come. But a lot of things come to prepare us to be so strong, so clear, so responsible, so wise with what's coming for us, for real, the foundational things. And just like how many years did it take for you to get out of regular school? What do we have to go from pre-K all the way to 12th grade, right? 12 years just to get out of school. Sometime it takes a few lessons for us to get what we need from these lessons, okay, to move forward into beautiful things. Into beautiful things. And these people that we come across are really doggish. Some of them, not all of them collective. I'm just saying some of them. These wicked karmic ones. These one that comes to teach us these lessons. And we don't become bitter. I told you, we have to sometimes thank them for this karmic lesson because they were sent to help you. They were sent to aid in your development, in your elevation, in your transformations. Okay? They were sent. So these people sometimes want to trap us, you know, put you behind bars, not see you go farther than, keep you caged in with them or thinking about them. We have some men that are locked up behind bars, and some women have spent 20, 25 years of their life. Some of these women will do life bids with these men and never do anything other than what these men want them to do. They are trapped. That's how they try to do things. They want to trap people, trapped and trapped. 2 times back to back. Now this is how this person feels. They feel trapped by the work of their own hands is what I'm hearing. They were so conceited, baby, and this shit really bounded. They're bound. You know, binded, stuck, tied down, captive. Some shit they wanted for you, it happened to them. I'm also getting their karmic is crying. They had no idea how much of a dog this person was. A lot of people don't have an idea how much of a dog this person was. So it is by the grace of God, Divine Collective, rejection is God's protection. When people call themselves doing their 1-2, getting away from you. They feel trapped that they slept with this person. These karmics are crying. They're crying. They have tied themselves with a chain to this person in some type of way. Some type of way. These sneaky links, what people thought they were doing in quiet, in secret. Okay? Hidden lover, low-key situation, side piece. The tears are starting to come up now. When they see this person wasting away, or when they see this person, you know, starting to look like a damn skeleton. They done set up there and did substances with them, done did drugs with them. You know what I mean? Done let them hit it raw in every damn hole. Done got really jiggy with it, got nasty with it, you know. Yeah, daddy. You know what I'm saying? They want to get all this freaky stuff out and all this extra stuff. Yeah. And then they wake up and mofos start looking like a damn skeleton in the damn face. Look at the girl. She don't look no better. She turning blue. Lack of oxygen. Lack of something. Like she barely can breathe. Blue people don't appear to be alive. Okay? Blue. That's what they say. They turn blue when they stop breathing. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? People think they're being so smart. These people are starting to get a wake-up call in 2026. You know, that these bugs are out here, baby. They still out here. They didn't go nowhere. They don't believe it exists. It do. It do. As anybody who was a, we'll say, late 70s, early 80s, 90s babies, they understand and know. Even the early 2000s, they understand and know. The bugs are out there. You have to be very, very careful. Somebody caused their own disaster and they can't come back with it, and it's clearly blowing their mind. That's why their thoughts are so obsessive. It's clearly blowing their mind. You could have even told this person, stop the shit that you're doing. You shouldn't trust old girl. Or either you going out here being a dog, that shit gonna catch up to you one day. You caught the signs and you walked away. You see that? You walked away. You're perfectly fine, Divine Collective. Yeah. That's what it be sometimes. And now people sit around talking about they want you or they want to be back connected with you. Wants you back is what it says. Somebody caused this on themselves. You didn't do it to them. They feel ashamed and guilty by their behavior, especially if they were a narcissist. They know that they're very resentful right now. They know that it's a shot in hell that they would get you back, Divine Collective. And some of them feel like, maybe if they come in and confess or they tell you, more about what happened, or they express to you the disaster that has happened, maybe you'll take them back. No, I say go back to the karmics that you was rocking and rolling with. That's what I say. Go back to the sneaky link right here that you were rocking and rolling with. Even though you clearly have the Divine Collective on your mind. That's the truth of the matter right here with the sword and the rose. I'm hearing every relationship they get into too is a natural fucking disaster. It's a natural disaster. Natural. They can't get you off their minds. Reminiscing, missing you, feeling lonely, using substances to cope. This doesn't even have to be somebody that was a long time ago. I'm not talking about a long time ago. We're talking about present energy. This is the present energy. Somebody's thinking about you. See what I'm saying? You see this? Heart to heart. This is the present energy right now. They would love nothing more than to be able to have a conversation with you. They're talking about they learned their karmic lesson. And that they're thinking and craving and desiring you and want you back. This is who's thinking about you now. I didn't say you had to go. I didn't say you had to get with them. I'm telling you whose energy is so big out here because it's obsessive. It's addictive. It's trapped energy. It's shameful energy. A narcissist is very psychopathic. A narcissist can be psychopathic. You know what I mean? Like they don't give up on none of their hosts, especially if they like the host. If the host gave them a good rush, oh yeah, total drama. You best believe somebody right now is turning up because of this mental explosion right here. They're turning up. It's hot. It's hot over there. We just taking a look. We just finding out what might be going on. Let's take a little short break on those. Let's see what else is going on. Spirit, I want to know more about this person who's thinking about the Divine Collective. This is somebody who's... let me not get these first. Let me get these. This is somebody who's narcissistic. Okay? Very narcissistic right here. This is somebody who's also thinking about bad things on one line. This is also someone who's holding a grudge with the Divine Collective because they got chosen something. They were picked. Alright? This is who these people are. Okay? This is also somebody who's blocked. This is also somebody who would love to get with the Divine Collective on the board and they would be shocked to know who it is. Somebody has an envious eye and they think they're a trickster or magician or they did something as such and they're very afraid right now. Tell me more about these people or persons. Come on, y'all see it, right? Stop playing. You see it, right? Let's go. Tell me the truth, Spirit. That's the truth. Let's get the truth. Tell me more about this person. What should we know? What are they hiding? What are they hiding? This is thinking about the past, thinking about you, thinking about cups. How many opportunities you gave them. Okay, or either how many connections that they had that you don't know about in secret. These are cups. These could be people that this person was emotionally involved with or physically involved with, but the cups are emotions. This is somebody who could have, been one of those liars that told a bunch of, women the same damn thing. You're going to be my divine partner. We're going to be together, communicating with people. They could have communicated with up to 8 people, even up to 14 people. Seriously, up to 14 women. Telling them the same story over and over again, or either trying to feed you that. Spirit said, let's look into it. Let's talk about it. So yes, like I told you, this person's brain is exploding right now. They're going through some mental changes. They can't handle the emotional overload right now. Snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. This person is keeping an eye on you. It's total drama because the things they are seeing, or either whoever they're seeing you connect with, whatever communication they're seeing you have, as they're having this flashback of memories about you, this shit is driving them crazy. Karma said, I see you too. They're watching you. Look. They're watching you and spirit is watching them. They said they're watching you and spirit is watching them watch you. Okay, so it's fair. The playing ground is equal and it's fair. It's fair. So it's total drama right now. Also with this person, there could be some legal problems. I'm serious, some arrests, some po getting called, some drama, some endings. This person is smoking a lot. This person's having nightmares. They're up at night. They're zoned out because of the obsessive thoughts, the hangman energy. They can't get you off their mind. They could be getting some serious headaches. Serious headaches. Those are nightmares. This has come up 2 times on the board. 2 times. This is somebody trapped by the decisions that they made, by their own thoughts with divine partner. Also, they can't believe they had you. This is somebody who can't believe they actually possessed a diamond. When you figured out you had the diamond, you threw it away, threw it some damn where. You said F that diamond. Right? This shit is spinning their head, baby. It's spinning their head. Somebody trying to think about how to come in with an apology towards you. But I told you, it's nothing to be trusted here. Somebody is nasty out here. I'm telling you, nasty. You need not let this person come nowhere near you. All protection seals up. Somebody went out here and did the wrong damn thing, baby. They did the wrong damn thing with that wand. They sure did. And now they're bitter and they're angry. They keep trying to offer that shit to people or something, and women are rejecting it, or they keep trying to call the women back that they actually messed up, effed up, in some type of way. I'm telling you, somebody did the wrong thing. This is also wands as well. Or they could have called themselves, thinking about you, going out there trying to find another divine partner, and that it didn't go down like that. They went out there trying to offer, and they're getting a headache. They finding out that it's not so easy to be blessed with divine partners. They think you just go out and you could just find one. They don't think the divine has anything to do with bringing this divine partner to you. They don't think it. They ain't think about that part of things. But I think they're thinking about it now with this 3 of Swords. You see that heartbreak? I think they're thinking about it now with them tears. Forget that it's a woman. It could be a woman or a man. It's the energy. That's what they're moving in. That's out here 2 times. Right? Y'all remember? Do y'all remember? I'm going to show you. Right. They're thinking about it now, baby. It's deep. It's heavy. It came out the first time. They don't want nobody to know. This is somebody who thought they was the man or thought they was the woman. They hide this shit. Tore all the way up. They get behind them closed doors, baby, and they break down with nobody watching. Or they be in there with the karmic, baby, and they lose their whole damn mind reminiscing and thinking about you and missing you, feeling all types of lonely. They get to swimming. And they get to acting a fool. Get to thinking about what they had, you know what I mean? When it was all gravy, when you had them smiling like this, You had them smiling like this. They wish they could do this right now or trick you into that. Like I said, it was, I'm getting false pretenses. This person is a liar. A damn liar. Now, remember I also told you there's somebody who want to get close to you right here with the reunion? This is also this person's sign. 8 of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. That's all good energy right there. Somebody want to communicate with you. Up to 8 people could be interested in you in this way. Wanting to let you know how they feel. This is a page, so it's light, it's easy. They want to make their introduction. They want you to know if they like you or they're thinking about you. This could be a deep or serious crush or an emotional attraction towards you. Yeah. They have a heart in their hand. They have a rose. This is emotional. Like they're feeling you, baby. You know, it's not just, you know, pull your pants down. No, they're feeling you, baby. They said you the world. Divine Collective, you the world. Okay? And this is all this person sees. You are this person's world. You're their mental space right now. You're holding so much space in this person's mind, and they wish they never did this black magic shit, whatever they did. Sex magic, beauty magic, love potions, you know, mixing potions, saying spells, talking, you know, negative, or spitting out, you know, some type of verbal, you know, incantations or something, doing what they do. Possibly trying to mess with your money, mess with your love life, mess with your options, mess with your clarity, mess with your heart. Okay? Blindfold you from truth so you couldn't see something. Yeah, all that. You're protected from all of that. Please don't lay down with nobody, Divine Collective. You know, I'm not saying that so that you don't have any type of physical touch or anything like that. I'm not telling you, you know, for the rest of your life this will never happen. But I'm telling you, with this person right here that has come out with this obsessive thoughts, this is somebody who claims to be brokenhearted about not having you, about not being with you, about you and them not being together or not returning, you know, having a reunion if you was with this person already. And I'm talking about recent. I ain't talking about nobody from 20 years ago. No, there's karma right here. And it's being dished out, it's being served right here. You have the world card. World implies closing one and going into something new. Okay? Closing one and going into something new. Saying goodbye, chucking up the deuces, moving right along. Okay? That's what you did. This person professed to do this and it boomeranged back. This is also return to sender energy. Because as soon as you left, it had nowhere to go, so it had to go back to whoever conjured it. In this new cycle with this King of Pentacles, things will be offered to you. People that come your way, they will actually have something material, you know? Not just empty words, not just emotional banter, not just the I loves you, babe. I love yous and baby, you mean this to me, you mean that to me, but their actions don't line up with their words. No. When people come to work with you, it's going to be a completely different energy. Once again, more pentacles. King of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. This is also the family type. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is the father. This could be a business owner. The community leader. Somebody who's generous, kind, abundant, and wealthy. Successful. Grounded. Doesn't mind having children or being the father figure. That's what the King of Pentacles falls under in the highest vibrational sense. And since it's surrounded by good cards, yes, that would be the highest vibration. You deuced out this karmic connection, though. You deuced it out. I think some of you realized that you were never going to get something from somebody. It was never going to manifest with this person. So you had to go and move it along. But somebody did all of that. Somebody lost you, or they kicked up this bullshit. And now they're sitting up there secretly thinking, obsessed, secretly again, about you. About you. And the truth has come out here at least 2 or 3 times with this Ace of Swords. Right underneath. It has come out 2 or 3 times. This person's passion is all on you. And they did this for passion. I tell you, most of the relationships, they fall apart because eventually the man, when his mind is in the wrong place, as we can clearly see right here within the clouds, when it's in the wrong place, and when it's on passion with these karmic connections, and when they doing this magic right here and doing what they want to do, not protecting themselves, not protecting you, not protecting the home, you know, they wind up out the home. They wind up in a very in the cold state, out in the cold state. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Red Elephant. Okay. Let me see. Okay. All right. Hey, Scoa. Hey, Laura. What's up, baby? Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm just checking it. Laura, you in the house. Remember, do what you need to do. Because, they in the house. You know? They trying to figure it out. Don't worry, we got to figure it out, too. You see that? We got to figure it out, too. This person is wondering how you did that. How did you do that? And while they're sitting there in this energy thinking about you so heavily, somebody else is trying to make their way towards you with this King of Wands. They're trying to make their way towards you. Or somebody's trying to figure out how they went from this to this, messing with you. How? How? Look, they stumped. They are stumped, baby. How did this happen to them? What the fuck happened? Look, they're watching you. They're stalking you. Somebody watching you heavily. And as for the karmics, they're not looking too good over there. They're not looking too good. They're not. They trying to come through with the love offer, but it's nothing like you, Divine Collective. And it's just winding them up in trouble. And I'm also getting the transformation that you have made got them fucked up. Okay? So if you was with them and they was pulling some bullshit in the home, let me do this right. If you was with them and they was pulling some bull in the home right there, you have the Queen of Cups now. You were this, now you looking like this. If they was pulling this in the home, let me do this the other way around. That's how it goes. Right. So if you in the home, this was more so how they had you in the home, but now you're looking like this. And if you're not in the home and you weren't in the home, you haven't been in the home in a while, okay, whoever they're messing with is looking like this now, and you looking like this. It's a mess. You have this person's mind messed up right here. They're like, how? The last time they had things in check, it was hospital gowns. It was tears. It was blindfolded truths. It's not knowing what's wrong with your nether regions or not knowing what's wrong with your reproductive system. You know, your female parts and shit. This person been out here fucking around and doing all kind of crazy shit. Laying hands, laying the smack down, hands and feet, washers and dryers, you know, busting upside the head, pimp smacking with baby powder, all kind of dumb shit in a home. Somebody was doing the most, going off, you know. Remember now, I'm telling you, words are black magic. My monster knock was good for a bunch of negative rhetoric. They could sit there for about 4 hours and spit nothing but curse words, curse word after curse word after curse word after curse word after curse. You know what I'm saying? That is a form of black magic and spell work. That is a form of magic to put you in your head. If they say it enough, it will repeat enough. If you hear something a certain number of times, it will take on its own growth in your mind. So that's what somebody attempted to do right here. Somebody did not want you to enter into a new cycle or leave them. Or they don't want you to continue on where you're going with this chariot. Because you're going. You have the chariot out here twice as well. You're going. You're going. And nothing's stopping you. Nothing's going to stop this. Nothing did stop you. Nothing's going to stop you. This is moving ahead. You are moving ahead. Spirit said, that's right. That's right. The Spirit says, I'm right here. I just want to second that emotion. That's right. You are moving ahead. Kev said, that's right. And he said, that's absolutely correct that this person is thinking about you with the Hangman. This is the very first card that we started with. They thinking. But you so protected. I tell you, when intuitive Kev shows up, that's the brigade. You know what I'm saying? That's the army showing up. That's the protection. All the guardian angels and the archangels. That's the connect right there. Kev is the connect. Like, what is you doing? You know we got the tapping. While they tapping and we tapping it. The tapping with the tapping. I'm just trying to tell you. It's going down. It's going down. Spirit said it sure is. I just want you to know, on another note, Spirit has something for you with this Page of Pentacles. This is a gift. This is something coming your way. Okay? Something you don't know. After everything was said and done, and you did your fair share of crying, you know, you had to walk away. Okay? There's something coming your way. Is that the church bells? Not yet. It's coming. Okay? 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. This is victory. This message is coming your way. And so is somebody who want to get involved with you. They want to talk to you. Somebody see you. They could have dimples. Okay? This person could have dimples. They could have big eyes. They could be anywhere from, I would say, let's say about, I would say 5'10", anywhere to maybe a 6'3" or 6'4". This person could be in a decent, nice shape. Not overly big, not overly small, just in the right, positioning. They could have a different color eyes, possibly, but not necessarily. Just their eyes give off a big spark. Somebody has a low cut. They dress very simple. Somebody doesn't say much. This is somebody who's going to admire you quietly. They have a quiet strength about them. They could have a mole. They could have big lips or very shapely lips. This could be somebody also with big D energy is what I'm seeing. I know y'all ladies like that, you know. I told you that's not my area, but I do see the cup. So when you get with this person, it's not going to be a thing. You definitely turn this person on. There's a level of desire that this person has for you. They see you as beautiful. They see you as physically attractive to them, and they see you as emotionally intelligent. And this is making them want to move forward. Also, if they were dating somebody else, they're about to put this person to the side and solely focus on trying to come your way and grow something with you. Yeah, this person's been watching you for a long time. And they've been trying to keep it cool, but they're about to come out of their bag and let you know what it is. They want to say something to you. They've watched you gain a lot of victories, and they know that you are very protected and watched over right here. So they're looking to come towards you. And once again, here we have the obsessive person right behind them, who has what? Some very devilish thoughts. This person really got you on their mind. Okay? One person is trying to come towards you in the right light. And if you couple the devil with this card, that means this person just wants to come towards you really, really bad. Not only do they have this in mind, they have a coin coming with them too. This person is wealthy and they have some type of tangible money or possessions to offer. Okay? They want it bad. Now, if it's coupled with this card, this is the obsessive person that is out here with the secrets. They do not want you to know how fucking bad they are thinking about you. They don't want you to notice how bad this obsession goes. It's a secret. It's deep for them. They're supposed to be over you for some of them. Ain't that right? Some of them said that they was good with their karmic. The karmics came out here earlier. They said they was good with the karmics. They said they was over you. They didn't care about you. They said they was done with that. That's old news. That's an old era. That's an old time. Or, you know, it's an old relationship. Or I'm done with that. You know, that's done. We had it and it's over with. And we moving on. We doing something different. It's a lie. It's a lie. They sitting up there spying on you. Page of Swords, they're spying on you. And the Knight of Swords, they're spying. But you got something for their asses. So they're careful about how they approach you. Whoever the obsessive person is, they're careful about it. But they are thinking about it. Oh, they're thinking about it so bad. Somebody fucked up so bad. They said they're so sad if somebody else gets to really get next to you. Because really, to be honest with you, these narcs and people who are under that energy, you know, operating in psychotic, you know what I mean, manipulative, sociopath, egomaniac energy, they know they fucked up. They know that before they meet you. They know that before they meet other people. They just grieve the process of losing good people when they hit a bingo. They grieve that. Because it's damn sure a new cycle for you. You damn sure going to be looking good in it. There's something big coming your way, and it's tangible. Whenever you see pentacles, those are material possessions. Money, you know, items, electronic equipment, a car, a house, some type of promotion that yields money, something being given to you, an actual tangible gift, something you can hold, touch, taste, see, feel, smell, ride in, sleep in, live in, touch, you know, do something with, a resource that can be applied somewhere. This is something good that you don't see coming. You don't see it, but it is coming. It doesn't matter how old you are. Whether you're young or whether you're old, it is being delivered and gifted to you. Whatever this is, I don't know what it is, but it's coming towards you. The Most High said, I got you. For every sneaky thing that you weren't aware of, I got you, baby. I got you. All right, y'all. This person is sad as a mug, baby. Oh, they sad. Oh, they sad. They could have got hurt. They could have got in a fight with somebody. They didn't intend to get in a fight with somebody. Yep, I just shuffled, said, let me do a quick 1, 2. Look at that. And you'll have options with the 7 of Cups. You will have options. Okay? But you see this right here? There's something amazing coming your way. With the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, there is something beautiful. It might make you cry. I always tell you that, Divine Collective. When the Most High bless you, sometimes you have no choice. It's nothing else you can do but cry to acknowledge that. Nothing. Okay? Yeah. You have somebody's mind really twisted right here. They can't get over losing you. They feel like an utter clown right now about this judgment that's on their head. They feel like a clown. They feel so silly wanting to come towards you, and they have nothing really to offer in terms of what have they changed. And because of that, the Most High is going to give you options and lovers, options and choices of people to have soulmate connections with. Yes, there's going to be some haters, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't mind. We don't mind at all. So give me some closing energies on top of this. Spirit. Give me some closing energies. They feel mighty alone. They're in outer space. Outer space. Mentally. Look at them gone. Dark. They don't want nobody to know. Hoodies on their head. They feel like they by themselves because they are. They can't talk to nobody about this shit. They're in wooded areas and outer space of their mind about this unfinished business between you and them. See, I'm stuttering? They stuttering. They're stuttering, baby. They can't get their words together. They said you running from them, and they notice. They notice. They could also, like I said, see you with somebody else. It says proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation, fixing your issues. Somebody else could be getting next to you. Okay? And they could be upset, talking about forgive. Forgive. Somebody talking about forgive. Somebody with realizations. Somebody out here drinking, trying to cope, using substances or something. And this is somebody who was damn sure toxic. Toxic. Drama, arguments, incompatible. You ain't dealing with this person. Or you don't want to no more. We have player out here, looking in the mirror. Player. Playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options, looking in the mirror. Looking in the mirror. They got a karmic watching their every fucking move too. Looking to see where they going, what they gonna do. Who they talking to? Who they talking to? Are they talking to you? Are they trying to sweet talk you, Divine Collective? That's what they want to know. Because they know they're thinking about you with the Phoenix. Why is you? Because you come out as the sun. That's why. You right here. You right here. You come out. They know this person thinks about you. You bright. And they know it. They know it. Look, it's plenty of conversations about you. It's plenty of coffee cups. Sipped and drank. Heated up again. Walk back to the store. Go get another one. Go in the kitchen. Go make another one. Yeah. Over and over. They even asked this karmic to bring them some coffee where they're going to sit around and think about you and who the hell you with. What the hell you doing? Why you not with them? Y'all know we getting this reading. Y'all know we getting this reading. Too bad they want it to be shallow, you know? You ain't got nothing to do with that. Shallow. Somebody realizes that. Hollow, empty, boredom. And this is tormenting them. Torment. Ooh, baby. Spirit said you could write a book about some of the things that this person did to you. Facts come to light. Researching for the details. Read a good book. Learning and getting needed info is where we at. Where we at with it. Book. I hear you got the book. You have the secrets. You know exactly what the hell is up. You know what's up. You have the evidence. Getting evidence, proof, facts. Yeah, patterns, their addictions, their manipulations, their dysfunctions. You know about it all when it comes to this soul contract. And you know about any bad choices they make. You know about the people they were with, the shit they did behind the scenes. You have receipts, evidence. Guilty is charged and they fucking exposed. You know all this shit. You know it. You know it. You know it. Screenshots. You have all the tea, all the spices. Party, celebration. health and abundance, feeding your soul. You have all the food for thought right here. You have the book, the food for thought, and the evidence, the proof, the facts right here. You know what's up with this person. I tell you, you know their fucking secrets. You even know what's going on with them and their karmic. Y'all know I always tell y'all that. Karmic ain't having a good time. Don't even get that shit in your brain. Don't even think it. And if they did have a good time, they get right home and they start that shit up with them. They're going to get them that work. Each and every time. They're going to give it to them. Especially if they're a narcissist. Anxiety, bondage, depression, feeling trouble, drama, arguments, and incompatible. They're going to give this karmic that fucking work. Don't you ever think no karmic is going to come in and one-up you when they come up into the scene. That's bullshit. They're going to get that work from that narc. Trust me. Soul contract. They not beyond it. Soulmates, partnership, spiritual union, karmic agreement. Yeah, they know what it is with these bad choices. They're going to get that fucking work. Trust me. Any of them on the Ferris wheel. Anybody trying to come through. Thinking they're going to, enter into the park. A park where you done built up this big amusement park. Say you built up the park. You done put all the rides in there with the person. You done built up this whole. They think they're going to come in your park and get on your fucking rides. And they're not going to pay the damn ticket price. You kidding me? Where the ticket? Can't come in. Receipts. Where is the receipt to prove you belong in the fucking park? Evidence. Guilty as charged. Exposed. Look at you. You on your way, baby. They know who we talking about. Look at you. You light up the room. Look, they don't want you to go. You light up the room. Please don't go, baby. Damn. Damn. Distance. So somebody want to travel towards you. For sure. They got bad credit with you, Divine Collective. They suffering in silence right now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Suffering in silence. Look at you. Look at you. What are they doing? They're sitting over there with a karmic, possibly. Okay? They're sitting over there controlling. Right? I tell you what they have in the back of their brain. Needs to be right all the time. Possessive, and they're a jealous lover. And since they can't have you, they have this karmic trapped. You remember the dog cage and the dog? Or the dog behind the jail bars? They trapped with addictions, with the chain. I'm getting Black Snake Moan movie. You know what I mean? Like, they could be with a person of a different, race. All right? Or different ethnic background. However, that's neither here nor there. That's what I'm picking up in the card. This person has the karmic sitting right there under them while they're stewing. Just in case they want to get off on the karmic in any kind of way. When I say get off, y'all know what I mean. Any kind of way. It could be an argument. It could be laying them down, pounding the shit out of them. It could be putting their hands on them in a violent way. It could just be sitting there in silence. And, that can be grueling to sit with somebody and them not say shit. And when you go to open your mouth, they tell you to shut the F up. So you just got to sit there with them in their misery. Misery loves company. Yeah, having the karmic sit with them in their misery. We just taking a look. We just seeing what's behind the veil. That's all we doing. That's all. Finding out what they're doing. Tracking you mentally. Tracking you physically. We're just finding out what they're doing when we talk about the narc with the power supply. It's that narc card. This the card they want to plug in, baby. They want to plug in. Like Glade. They want to plug in. They're Snake. And they over there with the karmics. And it's all good. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? But it's interesting to know how much their thoughts are on you. It's just interesting to know these third parties, these haters, these lessons learned, lie, poison, and fertility. I want you to see how this comes into play. Let me show you this card. Let me show you the card. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Get this card. Hold on. How far down is it? The card out, Spirit. I guess this way. Here it is. Get this card. Okay, remember I told y'all? Because I said this person right here, they'll chain you to them. When you get with them, they'll chain your ass. Chain you. Okay. When people get with this person, like I told you, right? You see the snake right here? This is a snake biting this person, putting venom into their blood. And they go get with people. They lay people down. Okay? This is the snake. See the snake? The lie, the poison. That's the snake right there. This is what this person is filled with. And when they go lay the karmics down, this is what the karmics are getting. Now, this is what they want to try to do to you. They find out that the snake venom doesn't work on you. That's why they're so fucking confused. They thought that they was going to bite you and that something was going to happen. Even if something was wrong with them collective, nothing happened to you. And they trying to figure that shit out. The karmics right here, oh no, not so lucky. Not so lucky. That's what's happening right there. That's that snake. Lie, poison, fertility. Nothing happened to you. You have divine blood. I'm telling you something. We'll talk about that, that God gene one day. You know what I mean? You have some divine blood and you don't even realize it. Shit that normally is supposed to take another person out, it don't take you out. It might take you down, but it don't take you out. And you wind up just, getting back up, recovering and stuff like that. If you ever seen Wolverine in the X-Men, no matter how much shit happened to Wolverine, you give him some time and his whole body will rejuvenate from the inside out. That's how it works with Wolverine. People think they destroyed him. And he just rejuvenates. That's how it happens. So, collective, that is the reading for a moment for our tap-in. And we'll be back shortly. Take a little break, gather these cards up, clean up our space, and we'll get back into another reading. But no, the main thing of this reading right here is that you have somebody that is obsessively thinking about you, mulling over you. More than one person, one who's in a negative space, and someone else who's trying to get close to you, might be crushing on you or have a big emotional attraction towards you. But either way, it's good to keep our eye on both. But somebody's definitely moving in some toxic energy right now. They're not having a good time. Their brain is exploding. They're wondering what you're doing, how you doing it, who you doing it with, how much you doing it, whatever it is you're doing. And if they see what you're doing, they can't be a part of it. That's messing them up. That's making them angry. That's throwing them for a loop. And it's really getting to be a lot. It's becoming a lot for this person. So when we come back, we'll tap in to see what else is going on. They're not the only thing that's going on in the world. We'll tap in. Maybe I'll tap in and see what's going on with you all. See what you're hiding, what you're going through. See what the energy is around you specifically. This is more so about somebody who was thinking about you because that's what came out. The hangman. The hangman. Might think about you. Or either you're about to get chosen for something and this is really on people's minds about this drop, whatever's coming your way, They are thinking about this with the star. Remember, you have the star when you came out. People are moving around in devil energy. People are still in karmic connections, karmic relationships, working with each other, speaking with each other. Nine of Swords energy. Their mind is not right. Their head is not in the right space. They're not thinking clearly. And they're keeping lots and lots of secrets. Lots and lots of secrets. Or either the secret is that you are on people's mind, taking up this much mental space. They don't want nobody to notice. You chilling. They don't want anybody to notice. Okay? And then I said some of them, they have went out here and they did so much, getting up, partying, ran out to the streets, did so much that now there are problems. And they know that you wouldn't come back their way. They know you wouldn't accept them. They're feeling very, very ashamed. You know what I'm saying? This person feels ashamed. And they know trying to come back your way, that might be dead stinking in the water. But they still conceited about it. You know what I mean? Somebody's still watching. Like maybe. I wouldn't trust some of these people at all. I wouldn't trust them. Because there's some shocking news about one of these people right here. They went out and really, really partied and got up and slept with the wrong person right here. That I can clearly see. That shit is driving somebody crazy. They're trying to think of how many women did they screw or how many men did they screw. Somebody. And who did this to them? Somebody trying to think about who did this shit to them. They heartbroken. See this right here? They trying to think about which one. Shit crazy. They know it wasn't you. Look, you quiet. Look at you. You chilling. Spirit said, ain't that the truth? Look. Ain't that the truth? You are quiet. You the star right here. You know. And somebody's in conflict about that. They're blocked. They want to know how much you know. How much do you know, Divine Collective? That's what they want to know. Yeah. So we'll leave them guessing right here with this hangman. We will leave them guessing. That is the reading, Divine Collective. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, Oshun. What's up, baby? Breon. Ashley. What's up, Tracy? Back in the house. Okay, Ginella. What's up, Ginella? All right, y'all. All right, let me get a quick break, ladies and all that good stuff. Get a quick drink. Go grab a snack out the refrigerator. And I'm going to come back for another reading. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Peace.